Hello and the warmest of welcomes to Gwangju for our last day of live coverage of the Korea Masters. We're some 270 kilometres south of Seoul, the sixth largest city in the country, and it's finals day. Not just prize money at stake here at the Gwangju Women's University, ranking points as well. This the penultimate event before the World Tour Finals in China. Here's where we've been, well, all around the world to be honest, on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Started out in the Far East, seems a long time ago, to Europe. We've been down under, stateside, back to Asia. Two events after this, the Syed Modi in India and those World Tour Finals in Guangzhou in just a few weeks' time. Well, let's show you our lineup for today. We start with the mixed doubles final. Tang and Si of Hong Kong, China. Superb in yesterday's semi. They face Go and Lai of Malaysia. Then we'll see the talented teenager An Se-young in her home city as she guns for a third major title of the year at just 17 against fellow Korean Sung Ji-hyun. The men follow that. The legend that is Lin Dan aiming for an astonishing 67th career title. The Japanese Kanta Tsuneyama stands in his way. Doubles to follow, an all-Japanese affair in the women's final. Matsumoto and Takahashi start big favourites over Matsuyama and Shida. And we conclude with the men's doubles. Experience versus youth as 30-year-olds Go and Tan battle Li and Wang of Chinese Taipei. Well, here's the road, the HSBC race to Guangzhou in the mixed doubles. Top 8 qualify, remember, but you can't have more than two from the same country. You can see Go and Lai there currently in 9th place, just behind Seo and Chai of Korea. Here's the way the mixed doubles draw has panned out. If you're with us yesterday, you'll remember Tang and Si had that very, very comfortable victory over Yang and Hu. Straight games in barely half an hour on court. Might be more difficult today though, because Go and Lai also came through without dropping a game. So it should be a good final. And just a reminder that we'll of course have the presentations for each of the 5 disciplines immediately following the action. Nervous times for the players, just waiting in the wings there. These four know each other pretty well. There you go. See, it's not just the Hong Kong China pair that were giving out some free rackets. Love, Tang and Si lead on the head-to-head. Last met the Danish Open earlier this year. Looks like he's a bit patched up there. Go. Some strapping on the leg. Good to see so many youngsters in today. Just gone 11 in the morning local time. So they had to get up too early. And just a reminder, all 5 finals, one after the other. You see it live right here as we look at Tang, who's 24 now. Started playing way back when he was 7 years of age. They had success, this pair, this year. Won the Chinese Taipei Open, which was a Super 300 event. A couple of wins on the circuit last year. They actually won the Malaysia Masters, a Super 500 tournament. As we look at Si Ying-Suet, who's 4 years older than her partner. She's also won titles actually on the women's doubles circuit. Left-hander, as you can see, got a bit of strapping on that left arm. There you can see the strapping on the right for Go. There's their path to this final. Nothing more than 35 minutes. And very, very comfortable yesterday, as mentioned, against Yang and Hu. And on the other side of the net, there's Go Soon Huat, currently ranked 8th as a pair. That 6th place ranking was about a year ago. Well, they've had a really good year. A really good year last year. They won the Singapore Open and the German Open. And Lai Chevonjemi, who joined the Malaysia national team at just 18. So 8 years on from that. She's won titles in mixed doubles with Wong Fai Yin and Tan Shi Tian before linking up with Go. And they've been rather more extended, more than an hour to get past the 2 Kims in the second round, and then nearly an hour in the quarter-final too. Fairly comfortable yesterday, though, in their semi. Reza Roshan Omid from Iran is our chair umpire, and from New Zealand, Kelvin Sui is the service judge. So decent prize money and ranking points on the line here. First prize in the doubles, just shy of $16,000 US, and 7,000 ranking points as well for the winners. Losing pair pick up just over $7,500. More about the pride though than the money.
And An Jong-man, Hong Kong, China. Han Wai-Lian, Go Soon-Huat, and Lai Chevonjemi, Malaysia. Go Soon-Huat served to Si Ying-Suet, mop off.
So the first shuttle about to be hit in anger on finals day here, the 2019 Korea Masters. Tang and Si will start favourites. They are seeded fractionally higher, but also you saw that 3-0 record against these opponents. I think Si at the net is going to be absolutely crucial. They've got to find a way to try and negate her influence. Will make them feel a bit better. Always good to get your first point on the board, especially in a final. He'll need to be really consistent, go at the back of the court particularly. Hawkeye, of course, in operation. So 2 challenges for each pair per game. If you're correct, you keep it. That's excellent work again from Tang. Did this yesterday in the semi-final. So precise with those jump smashes from the back of the court. It's not just the power, it's the placement. And he can show a deft touch as well, as can See. I don't think he was expecting that angle from Go. Yeah, he was expecting to go down the line. Just a little bit awkward with the racket hand there. Perfect. How often do we see that right down the middle between the two opponents? Neither of them made really a motion to get anywhere close to that. It was passed. See, before she really knew anything about it. Just have a feeling it'll be important for Go and Lai to start well. When you've never beaten your opponents, it's very easy to get, with the best will in the world, a slightly negative mindset if you go behind early and lose the first game against a pair you've never beaten. Total miscue from Lai. Want to keep it away from him, and if you can't, at least make sure he has to play that right from the back line. He was, well, for him that's mid-court, and that was too good. Well, that was almost a carbon copy, except he put it wide. But it is asking for trouble. He's not going to miss too many of those. That's well played. Just gave that a bit too much air and Lai pounced on it. Good net play from the Malaysian. Equally good play from C on that occasion. Steered it into an unguarded area of the court on the backhand side. It's a good leave.
9-7.
I mentioned about Tang's power, but Go's got plenty himself as well. He's actually a runner-up in the men's singles at the Malaysia Masters way back 6 years ago. Go Soon Hwa.
Service over. 10-8.
Cheap point back though for the Hong Kong-China pair. Just can't see that kind of an opportunity. So a 3-point advantage for the
11-8. Play.
Yet another example
12,
of Tang's
8.
power. Oh, well done.
38. Go. Service over.
Misjudgment.
9-13.
Now, they need to really start stringing a few points together here. Go and light some pressure on their opponents. But the combination of Tang at the back of the court and C at the front is causing them problems. Good team play from Hong Kong-China pair. Yeah, she's just a pass master at that.
15-9.
Almost has like a second instinct as to where to move across. That was fairly conventional put away, albeit on the backhand. It was the previous shot that caused the trouble. Couple of miscues from Lanshanong. It's now where partner needs to really try and lift her. Well, put that in the scrapbook, because she does that maybe 4 or 5 times a year from that range. You'd have put your mortgage on her making that. She's human. Quick glance at the scoreboard tells you it shouldn't be too costly. They're just 4 points away now from taking this opening game. Oh, it's great deception. Great deception that set up the eventual kill. And it's becoming a little bit of an exhibition from Tang and Si, this mixed doubles final. Predatory at the net again.
19-10.
A bit of defiance from the Malaysian pair.
And 19. Thirteen, 19.
Probably just a brief lull in concentration, but won't do
14,
Go and Li's confidence any harm. String a few points together like this. Well, the net call was a big help, and here are 6 game points for the number 5 seeds.
14.
It's wide, and that's the opening game. 21 points to 14 in just 13 minutes. So much for Go and Li to ponder during the break.
Second game, love all, play.
So what can Go and Li find in this second game? Well, it's a great get by Tang, but to no avail in the end.
1 long. A
fast start here would Be just what the doctor ordered. And that's exactly what they're getting at the moment.
3 love. Service over. 1, 3.
That's really clever from
2,
C.
3.
I think she just sensed that Lai was kind of had her weight going backwards. Let's watch her here. Yeah, and she just couldn't get that. Clever shot. So 3-love to 3-all in
3
the blink of an eye.
Four, 3. Five, 3. Six, 3.
So that ends a run of 6 straight points for Tang and C.
6.
They collect them so quickly. Short points. Such quick reactions from Tang. It's giving Murshev and Jemmy in particular a really tough time here. It was at very awkward height and close to the body. She had to really get clever with the racket. Couldn't get it back into court. They just got to stay with them here.
7.
Easier said than done, obviously, against a pair of that quality. Any half chance she accepts. They're enjoying themselves, those youngsters, watching a brilliant mixed doubles pair here in Tang and C. That was the commentator's curse, wasn't it? Rare error from Si Ying-sue. Just snatched at it a little bit. And you haven't had that many opportunities. You suddenly get one. Easy just to rush it a little bit. Way long. Power again, the tension man.
Seven, 10. Sets over. 11-7.
So we go to the interval, and again a handy lead for Tang and C, 4-point advantage. So point of no return for Go and Lie. They need a comeback and they need it quickly. Drifted well beyond the back line.
12-7.
It's more like it.
7-7. 8-12.
That'll make her feel much better. Right out the middle of the racket. It's a little bit of venom in that. Oh, brilliant get by Go. This is a terrific rally. Fantastic. They looked distinct outsiders to win that point. The Malaysians. Longest rally of the match and only 30 shots. Oh dear. Oh, that is. Ooh. Like something out of a boxing ring. He needs some medical attention here. Must have been he got knocked with his opponent's racket or something, because that looks a lot of blood there. A dangerous game, this badminton, at times.
Line judge.
Yeah, I think that's where, must have been where his hand just was kind of trapped with the racket handle when it made contact with the floor there. Must have been where he did it. So the medical team are out there doing their best to sort this out. You could see that Lai was concerned. And what an irony that he suffered the injury. One of the most exciting points of the match. It must have been, yeah, he's got to be there. And of course, in the middle of a point, you just don't think about it. And afterwards, you look at your hand and you wonder what on earth you've done. Yeah, you can see the blood already there on that left hand. Just a freak kind of injury, really. Well, we've got the three-man team trying to sort out Go Soon-Hwa. Coaches can plan for certain things, but not for this. It's a total freak incident, really. Yeah, might need a bit of that powder on there. Well, let's hope it doesn't affect him.
10-12.
don't give him a high five too hard. We'll start the bleeding again. 10-12. This judgment, and it's going to be challenged. So the first time we've needed Hawkeye on finals day, called in. Pretty quick challenge that from Tang. Always hard to kind of gauge how confident a player is. Sometimes they just do it for safety reasons. Yes, just bang on the line.
11-12. Play.
So from 12-8 down, Go and Lai on terms now in the second game, and almost for the first time in the match with a little bit of momentum. Well, there was great defence from Si Ying-Sweat in the middle of that point. Really was.
13-12.
And we're starting to get a few longer rallies. Terrific defence again. Si Ying-Sweat, not just the way that she cuts off opponent shots at the net, but she keeps pairing in points. So that was really firmly struck in the middle of that rally by Go. She didn't just get it back, she got it back in such a way that Lai couldn't do much with it. And suddenly that three-point gap has opened up again.
15-12.
It's almost like they can switch to another gear at will, Tang and Si.
16-12.
much better from Lai Chevon-Jemmy.
Set over. 13-16.
It's the old familiar formula, more winners and fewer errors from the Hong Kong-China pair. And that's why they appear to be closing in on this title. That's fine though, it's well inside the back line. So still in there fighting, Go and Lai.
14-17.
That's good leave. Nearly played that.
15,
realised
17.
Just in time he could let it go. Good point this for them. The error maybe a costly one. Wasn't the worst idea to go for the change-up, but got to land it. Yeah, well done. Down the line was the shot. She invariably plays the right shot. She knew she could tuck up her opponent. Nothing that Lai could do at all about that. Yeah, I think he knew. As soon as that shuttle, Lai knew that he'd made a wrong decision. 5 championship points for Tang and Si. Barely half an hour on court, 21-15 in that second game, and another stunning display by Tang Chunman and Si Ying-Sue as they take down the Korea Masters mixed doubles title against Go Soon-Hwa and Lai Chevon-Jemmy. A near faultless performance from those two.
21-14, 21-15.
So as mentioned, we're going to have the presentation for each of the titles after the respective match. Just never really looked in any trouble, did they, at any stage? Confirmation of the result, 21-14, 21-15, 34 minutes on court. It would have been under half an hour, I think, other than for that kind of freak injury that Go suffered that took a little while for the medical staff to sort out. Bit of a frustrating experience for Go and Lai. There's nothing they did to stem the tide, really. Be warm in that, wouldn't you? Start them young. Just don't hit your brother with them. Or your mum. That's right, give her a cuddle.
관중 여러분, 지금부터 혼합 복식 경기의 시상식을 시작하겠습니다. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will have our ceremony for the introduction. 매달리는 영웅들에게 박기인형, 대한민국 대표님의 회장님께서 상암 도시대회는 홍성규, 강준영 박씨의 대표님의 회장님께서 주시겠습니다. 나라가 가장 ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 박기인형, President of Korea Budget Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 홍성규, President of the Korea Budget Association. 이상수 입장.
So the culmination of a week's work for this quartet.
Genesis, Malaysia Go Junhwan, Line 7 Jenny, runner-up Go Junhwan.
Well, a good week's work for these two. Didn't work out for them today, but they will still pick up a lot of ranking points, nearly 6,000 of them. So the win of the spoils, though, 7,000 ranking points for Tang and Si, and a check for $15,800, as well as the medals and the other paraphernalia, the little memento of this tournament. It'll be the same without a cuddly toy as well. There you go. Remember, just 2 tournaments left this year. We're in luck now next weekend in India, so join us for weekend coverage, and then of course full coverage of the World Tour Finals from Guangzhou.
관중 여러분께서는 수상 선수들에게 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드립니다.
$7,600 is the runner-up prize. $15,800 for the winners. And everyone gets a cuddly toy. So say thank you to our presentation party. Players are going to hang around just so that the photographers can get a few pictures. You'll see in the back pages of newspapers in this part of the world, and obviously magazines online.
이것으로 혼합 복식 경기의 시상식을 마치겠습니다. 이어서 여자 단식 경기가 이어지겠습니다. This concludes the tour ceremony. Next, we will have women's single match.
So the mixed doubles a done deal. Next up, the 17-year-old An Se-young takes on Sung Ji-hyun.